Welcome back to Green Tiger Claw Productions, and yes, your eyes do not deceive you. 2 uploads in one day. Oh, excuse me, just had coffee. Uh, yeah, so that's how you know I'm ready for these reviews. Yeah, um, just finished off the Sonic movie figure reviews, and at least for now. Uh, but And we're starting off with the reviews in celebration of the Spoopy month. Yes, the month of All Hallows Eve. Maybe I should have dimmed the lights for this review, but it's a little too late for that now, isn't it? All right. Although we are moving on to a new topic, we are kind of still staying within the realms of Sega because, well, as you can see, our subject today is the Werewolf from Altered Beast. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, Altered Beast was an arcade game. It was a beat 'em up, released in, I believe, the 80s by Sega themselves. It was a beat 'em up that took place in, the good old times of Greek mythology, and basically you controlled a centurion resurrected by Zeus himself to go rescue his daughter, and the centurion, if he knocked the daylights out of these blue two-headed wolves, he would gain a very mysterious power-up, and if he ate it, he would turn into some kind of bipedal animal. In this case, it's kind of the mascot of Altered Beast. It's the werewolf, the very first transformation you encounter. There's also a were-dragon, a were-bear, and a were-tiger. Yeah, but Altered Beast is it's a really fun game. If you haven't checking it out in any way, shape, or form, like, I definitely recommend you do so. Like, maybe download it on, like, I don't know, your Switch. Is it on the Switch? I mean, I have it downloaded on my Wii, so yeah, Altered Beast is it's a phenomenal game. Well, it's nothing too special by today's standards, but I like the concept. Kind of like Bloody Roar if it wasn't a fighting game, but yeah, I really shouldn't be comparing Bloody Roar to Altered Beast, should I? Because considering it came out like 2 decades later, Altered Beast, great game. Definitely do look into it. It does not have a modern equivalent, so like Sega, could you maybe, I don't know, get on that? That'd be really cool if you could. So yeah. Well, I mean, like, there was a new game that came out for PS2, but only in Europe. And there was something of a sequel that came out for the GBA called Altered Beast, Guardian of the Realms. And I haven't played that, but I would like to. Yeah. So straight from Altered Beast, let's have a look at the unnamed centurion transformed into a werewolf. Yeah, that's pretty spot on to how he looks in the games when you first transform, and you hear the howl ripped right out of American Werewolf in London. Nice look on his face, very fearsome. Ears and such. There's this gaping maw, pink on the inside of the mouth. Teeth look good. Teeth look good. Just a second here. I'm wondering if that's glue or... Yes, I do. Hmm. I guess that's glue or something. Can't really be done. Nothing can really be done about that. But yeah, I thought that was dust because yeah, yes, I do clean my figures with paintbrushes. You call them paintbrushes, I call them dusters. Yeah. Getting back onto it, he does have like very, not bright, but he does have like golden eyes. His nose isn't black necessarily, but brown, dark brown, I think. Yeah, it doesn't look black to me. It looks... Well... Maybe I should get tested if I'm partially colorblind. All right. Yeah. You know, now that I look at it, it really does... I guess it does look more black, because, like, I think it's the same color used for the inside of the ears and the lips here. Actually, that looks more like a dark gray, if anything, so yeah. There is a sculpted fur all around. Man, this guy is ripped. He's got those little... he's got kind of Batman gauntlet-looking fur going on here. Hands. If it'll focus. Hands. Thank you. More sculpted fur. If you look in there, you can see a claw on the thumb there. He's punching, so you know. A little fuzzier here on the waist area, thank goodness. After all, YouTube is a family-friendly website. All right, I'm going to stop talking now. All right, move down to the legs. We got more sculpted fur, some tufts here. That's what I should have called these, really. It's not really Batman gauntlets. There's his wolfy feet. Really nice. Really nice sculpt on the guy. I wish the browns of his fur matched up a little bit better, because you notice on his head here and kind of the hackles here on his up here, and kind of the loincloth piece there is what I'm going to call it for now. Yeah, it doesn't really match this more kind of chocolatey kind of brown. He's not made of chocolate. Don't eat your toys. Yeah, that's... If I had but one gripe, that's the gripe I would have. Yeah. He does have these little kind of grayed sketched areas in gray here to kind of emphasize, you know, the outline of, you know, his muscles. Yeah, because that's the thing with altered beasts. Like, before you actually turn into a beast, you punch a two-headed wolf, and you know, first your shirt comes off, then you get a little more ripped, and then yeah. So he does kind of have these gray outlines all around to kind of emphasize his muscles, his musculature. Articulation, head is on a ball joint, so you know it'll do. So it's a bit limited by this piece here, but you know it will certainly move any which way you want. Well, maybe not any which way you want, but you know. Yeah, arms do go out. They're a little stiff though. Butterfly joint, much like the one on Shadow we looked at earlier. Rotate at the bicep. Looks like a double jointed elbow. Rotate at the wrist and bend at the wrist. So, you know, the power. All right, yeah. So, yeah. Bicep swivel. Yeah, kind of an ab crunch. Not a bicep. Ab swivel. And kind of an ab crunch. Kind of look up. So, you know, kind of get the... Yeah. Nothing at the waist, which, you know, surprising. Kick forward that much, kick back not very much. Out, rotates at this area here. Double jointed knee, although kind of limited by his tuft of fur back here. You can bend the foot up, down, and you can rock it side to side. So, you know, superhero pose. No, we can't really get a superhero pose, but, you know, whatever that pose is, you can get that. Accessories, he comes with, you know, one of the power-ups that causes him to turn into an altered beast. It's the little floating orb that appears when you take out one of the two-headed wolves, and yeah, this thing comes flying out, and you catch it, and you know, power up, like, yeah. Nice silver look. Don't werewolves hate silver? Yeah, but nice silver paint job to it with a kind of a red kind of energy like stream going on there. There's a port here, so you can like attach it to like a clear base or something. Yeah. It's just a nice little accessory. Doesn't really do much, but you know, goes perfectly with him. So far, they have only made this guy. Jakks Pacific have only made this guy. I would like to see them dabble in like the other transformations, because as cool as werewolves are, like the one in Altered Beast, I have to admit, it kind of pains me to say this about a werewolf, but he's kind of the worst transformation in the game. All the other transformations are really OP, and this guy's just kind of, yeah. I mean, he's the first transformation you encounter in the game, and, you know, he has a golden variant at the end of the game, but, you know, well, you know, he's a werewolf. It's cool. I'm a huge fan of werewolves, so, you know. when I saw that Jakks Pacific came out with this guy, I just had to snatch him on up. For a size comparison, I have to do this. Have to do this. There we have the... just a minute here. Here we have Werewolf from Ultimate Source. There's the Altered Beast Werewolf. Yeah, like I said, he kind of has a slouching problem now because he's an old man. Time has been kind to him. But yeah, there's your size comparison. They look pretty cool together, actually. You've got the Nintendo Werewolf and the Sega Werewolf. Well, I mean, he was the Nintendo Werewolf until, you know, Microsoft got a hold of him. But, you know, yeah. So that's a neat little comparison there. Okay, there we go. Yeah. He does stand pretty good. He's got these nice flat feet, which, you know, he should be digitigrade because, you know, he's a wolf. But, you know, he stands pretty good, mostly. If you... Oh, he does kind of wobble. Yeah. So, yeah, don't, he just rose from his grave. Don't breathe on him. Don't give him a hard time. Yeah, so that's the Jakks Pacific Werewolf from Altered Beast. Gotta say, I really like this guy. I really like him a lot. Once again, I would like Jakks Pacific to dabble in the other transformations in the game. I mean, like, the werewolf is pretty cool, but as far as, you know, the other transformations in the game go, he's kind of the worst one. That's not saying much, though. He's still pretty cool. Like, he shoots out, like fireballs when he punches, and he has this cool... dash attack. So, you know. Yeah. Yeah, but this is a really cool figure, and if you come across it either online or in stores, snatch him right up. He is just cool as a werewolf figure, you know? Like, I guess since he's bare bones, really, he could really pass as anything, but, you know, he is intended to be used as a, you know, an altered beast werewolf. It's kind of funny that these guys kind of look like a boss you'd see an altered beast. So, like, you know, yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm done goofing off. Recommend the figure. So, this is Green Tiger Claw Productions with the Nintendo Werewolf and the Sega Werewolf. And we're going to howl on out of here. See ya.